Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season Watch, where we're watching Call of the Night, Episode 7. Yeah. What happened last time? We had Cole being convinced by Nazuna to do the massage on. I want to say her name was Shirakawa. I don't even know if she's gonna be showing up again in the series. I hope so, but the woman there just tried to do what Nazuna did to him, and he was telling himself that he was doing it for the money. But when she tried to give him the idea of going for the money, he didn't really go to do it just yet. So I feel like it's at least both the kiss and the money. It could be just a kiss, but at very best, both the kiss and the money. But they talked it out and everything, and she learned about why he was doing that when he was so young. They kind of bonded there a little bit with going out at night when young. And she actually started to break down, like she couldn't take the work anymore. But then a call came in from the boss. She has to go work again. Like, what the heck? It's in the middle of the night. I think it was like 2 a.m, and he was calling her to go to work. Like, dude, she has a life. Leave her. Talk to her next work Monday morning. But she gotta had to work. But Cole realized how similar they were, and he wanted to save her, which would be similar to save himself. So he did not want to let her go. She was, you're gonna stay here and get a massage, and you're gonna like it. He even asked Nazuna for help, which she then decided to just throw her out the window. I'm still not sure why she did that, but when they were out on the street, they talked it out, and even though she did go to work, he kind of gave her a relief when he was even talking about his wanting to become a vampire, and he mentioned that if he ever becomes a vampire, he's gonna help turn her into a vampire, which is basically saying, like, if this plan works out, fall in love with me, which is kind of weird, but okay. At least you're confident. Like, he's very confident when it comes to females liking him, which is kind of strange, but considering his history. Then again, we do have Nazuna, Akira, and now Shirakawa, which have a positive look on him. Let's put it like that. And then on the second half, we had them going to do something. And he was giving some ideas, throwing them out into Nazuna liked one, and they ended up with Night the Pool. So they went out to hang out with some random people I had no idea. At a pool with lights and everything. She went to the bar. Everyone was praising how she looked and everything. And then 2 guys started hitting on her. She noticed that Cole was looking and started to give them a chance, like show a possibility. He got jealous and went up to pick her. The guy, seeing that she was accompanied, just encouraged him, which is kind of strange. You wouldn't really see a situation like that. However, since last episode, I learned that those 2 guys were actually the 2 members of Creepy Nuts, which did the opening and ending. And by the way, apparently Call of the Night, I don't know if it's exactly or it's based on the title of one of their songs. So it's kind of like a give and take. And yeah, they end up going to the school pool together after that and enjoyed. So we're slowly moving. More characters are being added. Considering how many characters there were in the opening, we might see at least one new character today, but we'll just have to wait and see. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version of mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. And also, as you can tell, I was noticing it was a little dark, so I adjusted a little the brightness on the camera. Hopefully that helped. Okay, another character. Oh, look who it is. I did not expect her to show up so soon. Yeah, it can be a little awkward. That's good. Yeah, good point there, Cole. Like, calling this early is a bit sad. Yeah, it helped her out. Just knowing there's somebody out there on her side, on her corner. So, yeah, he's used to people take him when he was putting a facade as a helpful person. But this time he helped her just being himself. Ooh, the animation of that rain, that was pretty nice. It's very, it gets you pumped up for the episode. Falling, falling, falling. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, like, this opening gets you pumped up for the episode, which is kind of weird because it happens like in the middle of the night. And yeah, look how many people there are. I find that red hair woman instant because the hair with the eyes really cool. She seems like a businesswoman. So yet another adult character in this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And there's also another guy there, so I think at least one or two other guys. So yeah, Ko is not the only male character we're gonna have here. The main one, yes, but there seems to be one or two others. But yeah, a lot of people. So we're already past halfway point. Is that the blonde girl from the opening? Oh, we're focusing on it. So we might be introduced to her. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they only go that far apparently. guess just is the kind of Gyaru she is. I think that's the right term for it, right? I think she's older, but okay, maybe she gives a little extra there. You shouldn't do this with everyone. Are you gonna think about the indirect kiss? Oh, she just took your soda. I guess that was kind of like payment for the view. And that was even a drink he got a gift from that woman. Huh. But I'm curious to learn more about this character. The boredom. Oh. 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 She knows your name. Oh, she's a vampire. That caught me by surprise. Everyone's talking. So I wonder if this is the only other vampire or if there are more vampires in the opening. But even the lighting changed. And how did you figure out his name? I mean, in a way, he is gonna become offspring just because he wanted, not her. And see, she's protecting him. Granted, could be because she likes to drink his blood, but oh yeah, we had more characters showing up, more vampires showing up. Yeah, you've seen her jump before, but the scream. Oh hey, there's a red hair woman that I was talking about. And a lot of them. Okay, we're meeting a lot of the characters in the opening, and apparently all of them are vampires. Apparently so. And even the classic music. Why is he a threat? Because he can reveal it? Nico, Midori, Hatsuka, Kabura. I definitely city. I definitely won't remember these names. They are caught by surprise. But yeah, I did call it. Kikyo? Is that her name? Oh, and this lighting, she looks like she's blonde. Her voice sounds familiar, but I cannot pin down where she's from.
ただニコちゃんって童貞受け悪いでしょ。
いや、ちょっと、何
普通に考えて私が一番合ってるでしょ。
何の喧嘩してんのねえ、
私童貞好きだし。
そもそも、なんで俺が童貞で切り打ちして話す
Dude, calm down. You're.
童貞じゃないの？
童貞ですけど
They were both surprised, like, wait, you're not? But it's not gonna work. But yeah, they're actually fighting over Ko. She feels insulted by that comment. But in a way, he was praising.
Nazuna ちゃんはね、モテようとしてない。
Yeah?
私たち吸血鬼は人間に惚れさせ眷属を効率的に増やすために人間に好かれやすく振る舞うことに長けているの。
Acting charming and everything.
だから私らは
And seductive.
モテやすい。モテるように生活しているからだ。あいつはそれをしたがらない。
They just completely forget about him and started talking between themselves. Yeah, she's when talking about actual romance.
惚れさせる気もない人間と遊んでるお前をいい加減みんなやべえと思う。
She's not gonna try him,
このままじゃ危ないのは
gonna try to win him over because he wants to her to win him over.
ガキと遊んでんのか知らねえが。
合ってるよんなこと。
分かってないだろ。だからこうしてうちらがわざわざ。
わざわざなんだよ。殺されに来たのか。
She's gonna mention Ko's objective. Oh. Or just in general. I'm in. Ko is the guy. Yeah, Ko is the guy. They're all analyzed like they're using their strategy. Wow.
自然な石
Nah.
一般的には正面や真横より斜め前の石位置が親密になるには
I see diagonally across, really.
力技で行くなら隣はやはり圧倒的に有利というわけか。
Yeah, he's a bit complicated. Yeah, she's just trying to play it like cutesy. See, they're all like analyzing it. It still goes with no. Yeah. I mean,
君、自分が
he did say who was the yes, Nazuna.
選択肢を与えるのは我々の慈悲だ。こちらだってむやみに殺しがしたいわけではない。恋愛感情もなければ吸血鬼になるつもりもない君をナズナに合わせ続けるわけにはいかない。
Yeah, hold on. You guys are making assumptions here. Yeah, he talked with her about it. Superhero landing. She came in right at that moment. Yeah. Nope, she's not. You're the reason she's like that right now. It's an interesting dynamic we got here. The whole relationship with Coven. And that's
これからどうやってヤモリ君を落としていくのか聞かせてよ、七草さん。
he's not gonna do anything. He's the one working on it.
そんなもんあるわけないわよね。
Like, the story's going in a direction I did not expect. And now they're talking about her. Yeah, you're not letting them know what's going on in the situation. And Ko's just the one. There we go. And that's that. The supply and demand. Yeah, she's not the one trying to make him an offspring. He's the one trying to become an offspring.
ま、確かにそれなら十分だ。
どういうこと？
多分七草さんなりの照れ隠しなんだと思うけど、好きになったなんて言わなくていいってことじゃない？血は吸わせてもらうから勝手に吸血鬼になれみたいな、そういう暗黙の了解ってことじゃないかな。
全然ロマンチックじゃない。
Shotgun wedding? Yeah, like she's different when related to love stuff.
あんまり時間がかかるようならあれだが。
大丈夫です。俺何年かかっても吸血鬼になるつもりなんで。なんすか？
What? That was weird pause. Was the whole thing the pause was because he said no matter how many years it takes and the word talking either the fact that the word talking about if it takes too long they'll go for it, or the fact that he's saying like it might take a couple of years to fall in love with her. I think it's one of these two things, but I can't really tell which one he's talking about. Oh well, I'll think about it later while jamming to the music. I cannot think when I see her destroying the city. But yeah, see, Creepy Nuts made the opening and the ending. So that was the episode. Now, I've been talking about how we should be meeting more characters now. There's a lot of characters in the opening, and we're already past the halfway point, and then suddenly they threw a bunch at us right now. Let's see. There's Kikyo, Kabura, Miki, the young girl, which I don't remember the name, and the middle girl. So there are 5 new characters that were introduced this episode. All vampires, too. So now we have 6 vampires. And Nazuna is very different from the other vampires, as they like do a lot of gossip, which Nazuna gets very embarrassed when talking about it. And they can't really take dirty jokes like Nazuna likes to do them. So they're kind of the opposite from her.
ずっと思ってたけど、お前らのその女子女子した会話が大嫌いなんだよ。
だから俺はナズナちゃんのこと好きになりたいんです。
まさか。ダメダメ、顔真っ赤になってる。しばらく話せないよこれ。あいつ恋愛系の話ダメなの治ってないの。
そうっすね。
全然ロマンチックじゃない。
でもその方がズッコンバッコンのできちゃった子みたいで面白くない？
またそういうことを。
ナズナのああいうとこが良くないよな。もうちょっと控えめにね。
下ネタが好きなのってナズナちゃんだけなのか。
And because of that, they also very what's the word? They have a strong positive outlook. Let's say it like that, about the whole making offspring, so they apparently make them more often. But Nazuna never makes offspring, so they're always like telling her to make some and everything, nothing. And suddenly there's a guy that knows about vampires. Well, Nazuna doesn't make offspring, so he's a danger because he knows about vampires and he's not becoming a vampire. So either he becomes a vampire or he gets killed. So they took him and look, you get to decide who you want to fall in love with, and they'll make you a vampire. You have plenty of choices here. But not only is his whole thing with love unique, but he also created a bond with Nazuna and didn't make the agreement with her. So he was like, yeah, nobody here. I want Nazuna. Like, I was dealing with Nazuna. They were trying all kinds of all kinds of tactics on him. Miki tried the whole get him to relax and talk it out. The young girl tried to get close to him.
私結構気が合うと思うんだよね、ヤモリ君とは。
そうなんすか？
出たニコちゃんの気が合いそう作戦。
先にそういうことで相手に話しやすくさせるうまい手だ。
私ヤモリくんの話が聞きたいな。
出た小運び緑の得意とする君に興味あるなムーブ。
だってヤモリくんになしって言われたらショックだもん。
小運ぶさん。
この言い方されてなしと言える男はいない。そして嘘でも全然ありありと答えたが最後引きずり込まれる。
Have him say like, "Am I not your type?" Oh, I would be so crushed if he said no. For him to say yes, and like, I'd say no, or rather, it's not that I would say no. It's more like I wouldn't know when would be a yes. So, but that was basically saying no, and she was like, first time someone said no. I don't know how to deal with this. And they were all trying different strategies, different tactics to charm him. But because of his strength, his unique situation with love, that was not working out at all. Nazuna showed up right when he was saying like he wants to fall in love with her, and she was immediately embarrassed. But yeah, even though she wasn't talking, Cole did the talking for her.
そうじゃないとわかるよな。
てめえらコウ君に何かしたらただじゃおかな。
ナズナちゃんは俺の血が美味しいって言ってた。そして俺はナズナちゃんと出会って吸血鬼になりたいと思った。
本当は眷属になんかする気もなく、君と私たちを騙してるんじゃないかってさ。
おいてめえ。
ナズナちゃんは好きになりたきゃ好きにしろって言ってくれました。
突然さらってヤモリ君を殺したりはしない。あんまり時間がかかるようならあれだが。
大丈夫です。俺何年かかっても吸血鬼になるつもりなんで。
So he revealed their supply and demand situation. He revealed his plans on becoming a vampire and how he wants Nazuna, and he's just gonna keep trying to become a vampire no matter how long it takes. But that was very interesting, getting all these different vampires, which I don't know why. For some reason, I thought we would only get Nazuna and everyone else was just a human, like Shirakawa. Now, I kind of want to go back to see the opening to point out all the vampires in there. And who knows, maybe the others were a vampire as well. I mean, Akira is not, at least. So there's that. So maybe the others aren't vampire either. Because I don't recall seeing Shirakawa in the opening, but I could have just been mistaken because there's a lot of women that kind of look like each other. But I don't think she was in the opening. So yeah, I don't want to see all those characters there, but I'll leave that for next week. Hopefully I'll remember. But yeah, they were trying to get him to become a vampire, or else they were gonna kill him. But then, oh no, he's just gonna become a vampire eventually. Not really what we expected, because he's the one that's wanting to become a vampire. Huh. At the end, it left everyone speechless with the situation. Now, I do think next episode we're just gonna jump from another day. It's not gonna come back to this conversation. And who knows, maybe they'll start showing up again on even next episode. But for that, we'll have to wait and see. So, with that being said, see you next time. Bye!